Hello everybody! Night Creeper here, and today we'll be discussing my third theory about Gumball. What about Gumball? About Claire. Claire. The first time we got introduced to her was in the episode The Others of Gumball, where Anais said that there were other students beside the 7th grade in Gumball and Darwin's class. So, technically, they discovered that there are others, therefore the name, and, well, that Anais is one grade above them, but that's not the point. The point is about Claire. What is she, really? A few things about her will be discussed here, but the main theory evidence is her in general. She is the ultimate evidence for the theory we'll be discussing, which goes a little bit like this. In the episode The Copycats, Gumball confronts a ripoff of him, Chi-Chi, the incredible world of Chi-Chi, which he then gets rid of because Gumball doesn't like ripoffs. But then some people think that that's not the only ripoff that Gumball has to take care of. That it is that Claire is another ripoff of Gumball. Or is it reverse? Is your mind blown yet? No? Here's other stuff. So technically what I'm speaking about is that Gumball is a ripoff of Claire and not the other way around. Well, as Anais tells us, oh my god, that's an amazing gif. As Anais tells us that there are more interesting stories to look at when you look at the other grade, the 8th grade of Gumball Elmore Junior High. So, technically, he's telling that there are more interesting stories. Therefore, Claire, her story is mostly it's drama. It's real life problems. Gumball, however, is all about fun, craziness, this giant world where anything is possible. That's Gumball. Claire, however, serves to be a more interesting character in the so-called world of Claire, which is her version of Gumball. But like I said, it's reverse. So technically, and there's another factor that gives Claire a more interesting story than Gumball. Humans in the amazing world of Gumball are super rare. Like, they're so rare that the only human we've seen in the amazing world of Gumball so far is Santa, which you already know from the episode Christmas. You know, the hobo guy that then turned out to be Santa and then stuff happened. Do. Santa. Ho ho ho. Ho 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 holy Christ. So then, but there's also another human character that we're introduced to. In the past few seasons, we were introduced to, drumroll. Where's the drumroll? There's no drumroll. Claire's dad. Claire's dad is a human that works in the Rainbow Factory. Which is amazing because, like I said, humans are rare. Very rare. Like super rare. It's like if you had a codex for a human, it's like human, a super rare Pokemon, or like a legendary Pokemon, or a Pokemon that's really useless and only uses their phone when they need to. By like that, I mean all the time. I know you. Even Santa knows you. He sees when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He's Santa. He knows stuff. But Claire's dad is human, which might mean that Claire has human genes. Claire is part human, But what is the other part? I don't know if there's another part. She looks like a human. Her skin is grayish. She has green sparkly hair. She has, I don't know what are those? I mean, no, like, I'm not roasting her, but literally, what are those? I don't know what those shoes are. Like, are those hiking boots? Are those like knee socks? What are those? What are those? And she appears to have a white shirt with a yellow striped purple sweater, or whatever you want to call it. She's part something, part human, but we still don't know who Claire's mother is. But that may be a theory for another video. So yeah, that's technically it. Gumball is a ripoff of Claire, the so-called world of Claire, for many reasons. Claire is a more interesting character. She may be the only half-human or demi-human or whatever you want to call it in Elmore. She's in a higher grade than Gumball. Her life is based on real life, while Gumball's is just in his imagination, which is another theory that the amazing world of Gumball is happening in the imagination of a child. But that's another theory. We're focusing on this one. Hello. And also because Anais said it, therefore it's true, because, well, she's literally the smartest person in Elmore, which I wouldn't classify as a town, more of a country, but like a tiny country. And Claire is just that tiny speckle inside that country who's half human, half whatever the heck is half genes. But that's about it. Huzzah! You said huzzah? Why are we not